Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you a guidance for this lunar cycle that has started on the 8th of August on the new moon in the sign of Leo. So I've used the same tarot cards as last time, just for you, to be more familiar with the cards that I'm using. So the first message I got was from the Oracle of Mary Queens of Angels from Doreen Virtue. And so the advice is all about marriage. So it's good for you to be focusing more your attention and your energy on your love relationship with yourself, with God, and with your partner. So it really coincides with the new moon in the sign of Leo, because as you know, the sun is in exaltation in the sign of Leo, because it rules Leo. And so conjuncting the moon in Leo, we've got that really love energy in the air of sharing more your heart with others, being very loyal to yourself and to others, being close to your heart. So all of that energy is, really close to that marriage symbol, of cultivating a very deep relationship with yourself, with the spiritual world, and with others at a very deep level. Then the second card I got was from the archetype cards from Caroline Myss, and it's the archetype of the teacher. So the advice is for you to be sharing more of your knowledge, of your skills, of what you've learned from experience, from books, from other teachers to others. So communicating everything you know, basically, and avoiding the shadow side of manipulating others and being too much into your ego, wanting to be recognized for what you teach. So yeah, that's the second advice I got for you. Then the third deck of cards I used is the Akashic Tarot. So the Akashic Tarot is it's a very, very interesting deck of cards as well, with very deep meanings. And the card I got I don't get it often, so I was quite surprised, because it's very accurate what's happening at the moment in the world, collectively and personally as well, I guess. So this card is the Three of Keys, the chess game. So basically, it's the advice is to really stay detached emotionally, more, as much as you can, from the conflictual situations around you. So it could be conflicts with your family, or in your work environment, with your managers, or in society in general as well. So even you maybe you don't really know what are the motives or the strategies of those people around you. So it could also be, a board of directors, or the financial people of the group you're working in. So maybe you don't really understand, you don't really see clearly all the motives behind what's happening around you. But yeah, the advice is, if you can't move away from the situation or from that environment, if you can't escape from it, then detach emotionally from it and just stay objective. Don't add any heat to that conflictual energy that's there. Yeah, that's the advice of this card. And as you can see, you might think there's a lot of divisions, between two sides, like this just game. But in fact, all those people actually are serving their own motives. Yeah. So just stay detached. Then the other deck of cards I use is the numerology guidance cards, and the card that popped up for you is the love partnership card. So, once again, it's really close to that new moon energy of this lunar cycle, in Leo. It's all about being close to your heart, being close to the people you love, and trying to see how you can offer more to those people instead of focusing on what you want to receive from them, so that the relationship is more some mutual love energy instead of being too much focused on your own needs, being a real love partnership, like deeper than you don't want it to be superficial. And also what I wanted to add is that talking about the previous cards, that new moon that we've had on the 8th of August, which was actually a portal, a big energetic portal as well. That new moon energy was also conjunct Mercury in Leo. Mercury in Leo wasn't too far, so there was a lot of communication in the air as well, connected to that sun and moon in Leo, wanting to communicate, to share your strong values, and that's the teacher card as well, sharing your authentic values. But that new moon in conjunction to Mercury has really reactivated strongly that square between Uranus and Saturn that we have been experiencing for a year and a half now, since last March 2020. So why? Because that new moon is opposite Saturn in Aquarius, and forms a square to Uranus and Taurus. So yeah, it's reactivated a lot of internal conflict and also external conflict as well, with some collective restrictions coming from outside. So that's the opposition to Saturn in Aquarius. So it's, once again, the theme of of that big crisis that we have been going through is all about finding that balance between your freedom, your sense of liberation, your independence, and the discipline and efforts that you are asked to make towards the collectivity, towards society in general, and towards groups, towards your family or your work environment. So it's all about finding that balance with that square and also that opposition. And as I already told you in previous videos, this strong aspect is going to dissipate towards the end of the year. So yeah, so that conflictual energy should be diminishing as we go towards the end of the year, and next year, I think I already told you as well, we're going to have conjunction of Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, and it's going to take over basically this this tough and challenging aspect. So just have some courage to stay detached as much as you can, and stay loyal to your values. That's very important, especially during this lunar cycle and with that Leo energy. And yeah, stay close to your heart while we're still in that electric wave of ups and downs and sudden changes that is really that are really connected to the energy of Uranus. And then you're going to go through this time, and it's going to be a big relief when it's over, and then we can work on something else, on another aspect, on another lesson. That was a big lesson, that aspect between Uranus and Saturn, a big life lesson for everyone. So then the last card from the astrology deck is the sixth mention. So the sixth sector in astrology is actually connected to the sign of Virgo, and it really resonates with this lunar cycle because of all the planets being in Virgo at the moment. We have Mars, Venus, Mercury has just come into Virgo as well. The moon is in Virgo at the moment since yesterday, and then you have the sun that's going to be in Virgo on the 23rd of August, so the day after the full moon, in the middle of this lunar cycle. So that Virgo energy, connected to the sixth house in astrology, is all about you're having some healthy habits in your life. So a healthy daily routine in your work environment, and also in your domestic life, in your home. It's all about focusing on your diet, exercises, on what you eat, the way you use your time every day, your everyday life, your hygiene. So of course you want to be balanced with all of that, and because the downside of that sign of Virgo is the energy of control. It's being too extreme, trying to control too much what you eat, what you do, having everything under control, your home environment, being too orderly, too organized, too much focused on the hygiene and cleanliness and everything, and then it's going to affect, of course, your mind and spirit. If you're too extreme, so you just need to find that balance. But yeah, the focus at the moment during that lunar cycle will be on your work and on your health. Yeah, that's the message of the sixth house. Okay, so I hope this guidance has helped you see a bit more clearly for what's advised for you to do and to focus on during this lunar cycle, to to feel better. That's that's the aim, and to go through everything that's happening at the moment in a smoother way. So yeah, just you can leave some comments if there are things you want to share, or if you have any questions. You can also contact me directly by email, or I will leave my my website in under that video so that you can connect easily. And yeah, I will talk to you in the next video for the next lunar cycle. So have a good time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.